What's good, y'all? I'm Skip, one half of the super group Deciphered, and today we're digging in the crates a little bit. One of the things that people kind of have against Kendrick is this whole feature run thing when they just don't consider the features that he was actually putting out into the world anywhere between 2011 and 2018, 2019, until he went on reprieve after Damn going into hibernation for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So I decided to create a bit of a series where we kind of comb through his features and his appearances on other people's music throughout that time period so people can really see what was going on. I think one of the big reasons that people are confused or uninformed about, his back catalog as far as features is concerned is because a lot of it was like with rap heavy people, so they weren't super duper commercial records. So I feel like my job as a person with a platform is to kind of show people what was going on during this period of time. So with that being said, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is Big Sean and Kendrick Lamar on DJ Khaled's Holy Key from one of his albums. I'm assuming it's Major Key. But let's get into it.
This is doing what I gotta do. What up, dog?
We the best music.
I guess I'm on my down shit. What that mean? I'ma go.
DJ Khaled.
Straight up. Late nights mixed with early days. It'll probably be that way until the pearly gates. Stress weighing on me, they want me to nervous break. These hoes showing fake love when I prefer to hate, man. At least if you real, then I have to respect it. Realize the energy you give is what you manifested.
Fire, okay. I realized the energy you give is what you manifested. A lot of weight, they want me to nervous break. Let's go, Big Sean. What you got?
If you real, then I have to respect it. Realize the energy you give is what you manifested. So understand we positive as could be. The vision is still intact. The show is fresh out of seats. Boy, it's never going south unless we down in South Beach.
What did he say? He said, we as positive as can be. It's no seats left. So basically, they selling out in the ways that matter the most as far as records and tours and stuff like that, while still maintaining positive energy. So that's what they getting back in reference to their chosen craft. And they, I mean, like Big Sean and his crew.
Still intact, the show is fresh out of seats. Boy, it's never going south unless we down in South Beach. Khaled on the jet skis, preaching what you believe in. Everything fast up the food, watch what we eating. If it add a
Khaled, preach what you believe in. Everything faster than food, watch what you eating. Fire. I like that as far as the, fasting and then fast food flip and watch what you eating. And that could be, based off what he's saying, also be wary of what you consume because, your intake like kind of regulates your output as well. So, and what you put out into the world is a direct reflection of what you, consume. So, in we're out with garbage in, garbage out.
Couple years to our life, then we might go vegan. We eating, if it add a couple years to our life, then we might go vegan. Whoa, I hear a little bit of me and all your favorite rappers. You know it's true, bitch, I need respect, dude, not related. Either way, I'ma take it just like it's fucking taxes. No wonder I'm on fire, I done been to hell and back, bitch. Lately I've been living life in detachment, I practice 7 spiritual laws and cut off distractions. We've been
Okay, talk that spiritual shit, Big Sean. This was like early, I think, into the Janae connection too, and it was just like around that unity, he picked up a lot of, got deep in the bag of spirituality and seeing where he was, and where he is, and where he could be, and this is along the road of him, going through that path of self-discovery. So I'm fucking with it, and the 7 spiritual laws.
Life in detachment, I practice 7 spiritual laws and cut off distractions.
And also, not to keep stopping, but the being detached, like stops. It kind of prevents you from feeling disappointment, and just being connected to things or attached to things like that creates unhealthy, energy. But if you have a level of detachment, it kind of allows you to be at peace and flow as the world, flow as you experience the world. Don't chase happiness, chase being content. I think that's what he's talking about as well.
We been all in the Hollywood Hills and never been acting Detroit. Gave me an accent in Christ, gave me his passion, Father help us. Police doing target practice with real bodies. Mamas in the street crying, standing over a still body. Niggas overstressing, we under investigation every day off to the races. Can't fuck with you if you racist. Beat your.
And this particular like little 4 to 6 to 8 bars right here hits right now, especially with what's going on with ICE. Rest in peace to people who have been, taken, from us by the hands of ICE. So fuck ICE for sure. And then just the storied history of police brutality. So this is just something that's gonna be, it's gonna always, until they stop, it's always gonna be prevalent. So shout out to Big Sean for that.
Investigation every day off to the races. Can't fuck with you if you racist. Beat your ass until you purple. They can't even tell what your race is. Dr. Kimmy, Dr. Dre, up this doctor lost all his patients. Had you tied up in the basement with you and your partner facing adjacent until you deposit payment of reparations. If you shoot me, then you gotta deal with a holy me and feel like I'm finally free and unlock my spirit with the holy key.
Fire way to end it. Fire way to end it with that with that final flow that he had going into the end of it. Black beat you purple, they won't tell what your race is. Have you in the basement till you give us reparations and all that shit. That was fire. Shout out to Big Sean.
Holy key.
Holy key. Holy key.
And I'ma celebrate it for a long time. They tried but couldn't break me, now it's all mine. Surrounded by my angels and we all shine. Holy, 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 holy king. And I'ma celebrate it for a long time. They tried but couldn't break me, now it's all mine. Surrounded by my angels and we all shine. Holy, 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 holy king.
Everything I touch may disintegrate into dust. Everything I trust may dishonor me in disgust. Come on.
It's just the approach. Like, everything I touch will disintegrate into dust. I think he's kind of also, he's discussing like the mortality of things and how everything came from something and it's gonna return to that. The whole ashes to ashes, dust to dust of it all. So he coming in with the biblical teachings off rip, and then everything. What do you say? Everything I trust will dishonor me and disgust.
Everything I touch may disintegrate into dust. Everything I trust may dishonor me in disgust. Come on. Everything is everything. Alpha Davis and wedding rings. Out for blood on my higher horse. I report what it was. I don't wear crosses.
That scheme too, disintegrating the dust. Everything I touch will dishonor me and disgust. Everything is everything. Alpha Davis and wedding rings. Something on a higher horse, I reply what it was. Out for blood on my higher horse, I report what it was. Like, he's getting so much done in that short period of time. Fire shit. But everything I touch will dishonor me and disgust. I think, well, everything I trust, everyone I trust will dishonor me and disgust. I think he's just speaking to, nothing is infinite. Anything can happen at any time. The worst can happen, the best can happen, but being in the middle and allowing it to, kind of piggybacking off of what Big Sean was saying. He just it's just the Kendrick way to say it, and that's what makes him unique as far as this particular verse is concerned and this feature.
No more. Yasha was coming. Trust me, dishonor me in disgust. Come on. Everything is everything. Alpha Davis and wedding rings. Out for blood on my higher horse. I report what it was. I don't wear crosses no more. Yasha was coming back. I ain't scared of losses no more. I see life in that.
I don't see losses no more, cause life come with that. And I think this goes into the whole energy that he was putting into Mr. Morale, and what eventually went into the battle too. Like what he was saying, what he say? I discover myself when I fall short. The whole concept of failing forward. Like, that's something that a lot of people should hold on to, because it allows you to continue to find ways to define yourself. So yeah, I fuck with that for real.
I see life in that. I don't resonate with the concept of love and hate, cause your perspective is less effective and rather fake. The universe and the heavens work in my DNA. Kendrick said, fuck Mother Earth, that's PSA. The land of the wicked, the foundation of Lucifer's spirit. Walking zombies and spell catchers, I pray for forgiveness.
Goodness gracious. And this part is just him assessing, what he sees through life. It's kind of pessimistic, and you can kind of tell like this is like off the heels of Damn, especially like a song like Feel and shit like that. What he say? Yeah, this verse starting off kind of pessimistic as fuck, like, but the shit well written, and it's a nice dichotomy from Big Sean shit too.
Concept of love and hate, cause your perspective is less effective and rather fake. The universe and the heavens work in my DNA. Kendrick said, fuck Mother Earth, that's PSA. The land of the wicked, the foundation of Lucifer's spirit. Walking zombies and spell.
And also about Earth being the dwelling space for Lucifer, how he just running around, running amok, and engaging to, enact his influence on the world. So that's just how he's saying it. But he say, I ask for forgiveness. So it's like, okay, this is where we at, and he's on his mission to, do whatever the verse continues to speak on, but he's asking for forgiveness because he understands he's not apart from that. And the album Damn goes into it in more depth. So this is a good like follow-up or synopsis from that album after you've heard it.
Just I pray for forgiveness. Uncle Bobby and Paul June is lost again. The underworld in the fourth dimension my family's in. The big money, the fast cars my life produced. The blacks I connected while rebuilding this Rubik's Cube. So what you look
And I'm not going to guesstimate on what the lost again means, but then he references the underworld. So, that could be a multitude of things. That could be a multitude of things. And him bringing it up, like, it just, like, the world is, like, this shit can get bad, but it can also be great. And I'm a person who understands the change, and I'm not trying to subject myself to being attached to anything. And also the labels that you put on things, I'm defying that. What he say, I don't fuck with your perspective of love and hate, or the idea of love and hate, because your perspective is rather fake, or whatever he said.
catches, I pray for forgiveness. Uncle Bobby and Paul June is lost again. The underworld in the fourth dimension, my family.
The underworld in the fourth dimension. So that means, like, so the fourth dimension, I take it as, like, they're off the path, existing in a plane that, or just a frame of mind or an existence that isn't, you know, on the course. And that kind of, like, had me, like, either jail or drugs, because there's somewhere where a person who isn't living that lifestyle cannot or doesn't resonate with them, almost as if, like, the physical detachment is more so like a mental and spiritual detachment. So it's like I can't get through to them in a way that resonates with them because we're existing on different planes right now. That's dope if he was talking about either one of those perspectives, because there's a clear separating factor.
In the big money, the underworld in the fourth dimension, my family's in. The big money, the fast cars, my life produced. The blacks I connected while rebuilding this Rubik's Cube. So what you look up to? Fame and fortune, bitches, Porsche sources with designer thing. Brand endorsement, joining forces with sorcerer signing me. Law enforcement that forces us, tortures us with violent speed. Fuck your boss's employment, my joy is to see how you bleed. Two new voices, brand endorsement.
Okay, this is where he decides to go into that gear that a lot of people in his era just don't have. They just don't have. Where he get to stacking these syllables and rapping all fast and emoting in a way that he, you know, that he's famous for doing. They call it AMG mode sometimes. Just niggas just start going off. And he's finna do this for a while.
Money, the fast cars, my life produced. The blacks I connected while rebuilding this Rubik's Cube. So what you look up to? Fame and fortune, bitches, Porsche sources with designer thing. Brand endorsement, joining forces with sorcerer signing me. Law enforcement that forces us, tortures us with violent speed. Fuck your boss's employment, my joy is to see how you.
He's doing forces, torture. He's doing that 3 times in the line, and then the 3-4 syllables at the end. Stupid pen work.
Forces us, tortures us with violent speed. Fuck your boss's employment, my joy is to see how you bleed. Two new voices with choices of color, my desire need. Grabbing oyster with gorgeous abortions, I require thee. Flesh and poison, the boy is the reason you won't die in peace. Open door for my boy, now they eating, we say finally. I destroy and divorce what you eating, don't you hire me. Take recording my voices and tweaking, let's play hide and seek. More distortion and forfeit this evening, you should try at least. I'm restoring the portrait of feasting, nigga, I am beast. I don't like to sleep, I'm up like coyote, I might OD. Hair like ODB, I'm off for higher need. Khaled is valid, I've been looking for inspiration. But when you the holy king, you the only one in the matrix.
Bruh, that nigga went so stupid. Big Sean had a good verse too. It was just more so one pace. Like Kendrick he did that part for like half of the verse, and then the other half of the verse went stupid and rapped his ass off. Just stupid. I need to listen to like at least that part again.
I mean, my joy is to see how dimension my family's in. The big money, the fast cars, my life produced. The blacks I connected while rebuilding this Rubik's Cube. So what you look up to? Fame and fortune, bitches, Porsche sources with designer thing. Brand endorsement, joining forces with sorcerer signing me.
Okay. And he say what you look up to. So this part is like also kind of feeling like it's like coming off of that him condensing the damn, like, so what you look up to, like money, cars, clothes, women, the brand deals, like, do you look up to the more fleshly, enticing things, or are you looking up to something else? So let's see if he describes the other side.
Law enforcement, their forces us, tortures us, running forces with sorcerer signing me. The blacks I connected while rebuilding this Rubik's Cube. So what you look up to? Fame and fortune, bitches, Porsche sources with designer thing. Brand endorsement, joining forces with sorcerer signing me. Law enforcement, their forces us, tortures us with violent speed.
Then he goes into the whole police brutality part of it all. Like what is doing it for you? Like in this space of spiritual hunger or spiritual edification, like what's doing it for you? Is it the money? Is it the cars, the clothes, the hoes? Is it like, are you really sick? Like, is it watching us get killed by the police? Like, what is it?
Their forces us, tortures us with violent speed. Fuck your boss's employment, my joy is to see how you bleed. Two new voices with choices of color, my desire need. Grabbing oyster with gorgeous abortions, I require thee. Flesh and poison, the boy is the reason you won't die in peace.
So, hold on.
My joy is to see how you bleed. Two new voices with choices of color, my desire need. Grabbing oyster with gorgeous abortions, I require thee.
And then he goes into discussing like the things that he wants and that he desires. And they might not even be the greatest things at this point in time, but he just talking about what he in it for at this current point in time. Rolls Royces, just all of this other extravagant shit.
Fuck your boss's employment, my joy is to see how you bleed. Two new voices with choices of color, my desire need. Grabbing oyster with gorgeous abortion.
I'm eating good, I'm living good.
Yes, I require thee. Flesh and poison, the boy is the reason you won't die in peace. Open door for my boy, now they eating, we say finally.
And then enriching the people around him. So his thing is about enriching, like going through the process of what it takes to enrich myself, enrich those around me. And I'm giving you visual things to like show you, I'm giving you visual representations of what that enrichment looks like at this time.
I destroy and divorce what you eating, don't you hire me. Take recording my voices and tweaking, let's play hide and seek. More distortion and forfeit this evening, you should try at least. I'm restoring the portrait of feasting, nigga, I am beast.
Okay, and then he said, I'm restoring the portion, I'm restoring the what?
You should try at least. I'm restoring the portrait of feasting, nigga.
I'm restoring the portrait of feasting, nigga, I am beast. And everything that he's discussing is like, just like I say, like him existing in a place where he is taking control of the things that he wants and getting them, and it's a form of consumption. And he's saying he's showing you all of that, and it's like him discussing these ways of him enriching himself and the people around him. And it's like, I'm restoring the portrait, so I'm showing you niggas in real time what it looks like from my perspective, and I'm doing it well. That's what the I am beast mean.
like a high beast. I don't like to sleep. I'm up like Coyote. I might OD. Hair like Cody B. I'm off for higher need. Khaled is valid. I've been looking for inspiration. But when you the holy king, you the only one in the matrix.
And then this final part, he say, Khaled is valid. I've been looking for inspiration, but when you the only king, you the only one in the matrix. I think this speaks to a whole, like a outward journey for this whole inspiration to get him the way he need to go to this next zenith. But when you're the only one in the matrix, you're able to design the things as you see or as you desire them. So there is nothing to inspire him outwardly. Everything will come from inward. And I think his perspective that started the verse is the inspiration that he was talking about he was looking for at the end of the verse. So when he realized that, he went inside, got his perspective, and turned that into the inspiration to craft this song. But you know how the song ends. It's like Buddy singing and all of that good shit. But hey, man, if y'all like this, let me know. Be sure to drop your favorite lines, perspectives. If you want me to do some other songs from the catalog that I'm building a list, but I'm also going off of the stuff that y'all want. So I want to have like a cohesive like back catalog of his feature verses and all of that stuff. But other than that, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to my brother DJ. Hip Hop Lives Here. Kendrick Lamar, Big Sean, DJ Khaled, Holy Key. Until next time, we out of here, y'all. Peace.